Guys, we've got a fantastic guest with us now. So we've got Chen Solomon. He's the R&D director from Monday. He's here to talk about the product roadmap for the remainder of the year and then following into next year as well. So over to you.
Thank you so much. So I won't go about what Monday WorkOS is or our vision. And me as an engineer, I'm focused mostly around the execution of stuff. So I'll probably share more about how we execute. But first, something for me that I wanted to open with. So tomorrow is the Jewish New Year. We're starting a new year. And for me, it's always a time that I'm starting to look back about the year that we've done with a lot of retro state of mind and what are we going to achieve in the next year. And it's a great moment for me, to see what we've done. And I think it was a very, very special year for Monday. I joined Monday 3 and something years ago. And every year I'm saying, this year is going to be pivotal. I remember when I joined, I had Daniel, now he's the CPTO, but back then our VP of R&D, and he comes to me say, yeah, that's what everyone says this year, that it's going to be pivotal. But to be honest, he was right every year, and we were all right, because the product evolves so much. And the things that I'm going to share with them, I'm so excited about what we've done this year, and I think we've done a lot, but we couldn't have done with our partners, without our clients, without people that consider us. So thank you all for that. And I really hope that we're going to have even better next year. And I will be able to do it again in December. The great thing about being Jewish is that we have 2 New Years to celebrate, the Jewish one and the normal one. But it's definitely something to celebrate, and we're always happy to celebrate. Our main goal by the end of the day is to help organizations to achieve more. To achieve more efficiency, to achieve more use cases, to be able to work more smoothly, to be able to work both top-down, bottom-up, transparency within the organization. And especially, I feel like with our big clients, it's really hard to maintain this right level of balance between how can we make everything transparent within the organization, while most of the big organization asks us, no, I want the sense of control. I want to know what is the data flow today, how the data flows within my organization, who is deleting, who is reading, who is creating. And to move between this balance and to move in this mix, it's something that keeps me up at night from one end, but I love to stay up at night because of those issues. So first of all, we introduced the teams within teams to manage bigger organizations. How can you communicate? How can you grant access? Because back then, to manage 1,000 people and even set who is in the right team and which team belongs where, it was a really hard job. How can you create organizational structure within Monday? So if we want to manage every use case and every client and every organization, we need to make sure that we know how to represent the organization within our system. We added the support for screen provisioning. Again, it goes back to standardize within the industry standards. How can we make sure that we comply with those standards? The administration and governance, always exciting. But I'll start from role-based. This is something that we started a year with. It's a project that we worked on, I think, more than a year from an engineering perspective, to think about how can we change our permission structure? How can we actually represent the flexible data model that Monday is offered? How can we translate it into something that it will be structured, and again, that will allow the IT admins, those CISO, every organization that wants to have their own model and how it can interact with us. It was a hard one, but I feel that so far, given the adoption, I feel that's a great first step, and we're definitely adding more and more capabilities, both in terms of number of permissions, new levels of permissions. We've added a lot of apps capabilities. Our path forward is to be a really open platform. We're talking internally in this discussion of open platform. How can we make anyone can build an app? How can we add more and more capabilities when the market wants more than we can ever develop? So this Monday code is the ability to allow third-party developer to host their code in a secure environment, in the environment that can be compliant, and everything can be run on with our enterprise clients. And we really feel it's another step forward to mix between this ability to add features very fast and to be compliant with the enterprise needs that we have right now. It's, by the way, already released. to the major of our clients, I think last week. We're still in Q3, yeah. So we're in time in that one. And again, it's like part of the things that we're trying to do in order to keep the core platform safe, keep the core platform and running the main use cases within our platform, but to allow it to be more extensible and to allow to use it to run, any use case on our platform. Views and dashboards on the go, it's something that was released within the mobile apps and hopefully like with some small porting also with our iPad app. So you can actually use the views and dashboards because it's something that we got a lot of requests about it. Apps in Monday Workdocs, again, this open platform, it's not only like how can you analyze the data faster, it's also what can you do within each of our building blocks. So it's not just a platform, it's each building block on their own. How can we enhance it? How can we add more capabilities? This example, we started with the Workdocs. The editor, we added the AI capabilities into as well. The experience is more smoother. The experience is easier, so you can integrate with your own company workflow to the Workdocs. The billing by department, again, something that was released, not in Q1, but in Q2 for every customer, the ability to actually think which departments use. What is the use? And we're going to add in more and more capabilities around products and how it's going to be built within the organization and combine it with scheme and more feature, again, to standardize and create a one view to how the organization looks like and how the usage of Monday within the organization and within the departments. And there are a lot more coming soon. You can all see them on the What's New page.